What is up, you guys? I can't say good morning because it's technically not morning, but I can say hello. I really just was like, you know, I don't want to film this weekend, so I didn't. No big deal, right? But I'm here now. It is Monday, November 4th. Is today Monday? And I'm kind of just chilling. I'm eating my ice because you guys know I'm addicted to ice, and I think I'm gonna have some vanilla ice cream in a minute because that's what Devin got, even though vanilla is like the lamest flavor ever. He got that one, so I think I might have some ice cream and see what the day brings. But yeah, I'm pretty excited that it's November because this means it's Thanksgiving month, and Christmas is next month, and I'm probably gonna have my baby this month. How weird is that to say? You guys, I'm married to such a gentleman. Guess what he did? He ran all the way in the store to tell somebody that their lights were still on, and they were like, oh, it's okay, they're automatic. They're still on, so at least we tried to do the right thing, right? This is the part of the year that makes me really sad and really happy at the same time, because on one hand, I have Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, but on the other hand, I see all this lovely vegetables that I love, but I can't get them because it would be stewed because they're not in season anymore, so they're gross and they're not good enough. So this is sad, but now we get into like the ciders and the more...
This is my favorite season of the year because everything's really heavy and...
Yeah, this is the more like comforting time of year, whereas summer seems to be the more like refreshing time. You guys want to hear a funny story? When we first started dating, we were obviously young. I was like we were both 14, and so obviously I didn't really have money. And he told me that his favorite rose was a yellow rose, and so I would come to the store and I would take the head off of one of the roses and I would keep it in my pocket until I could give it to him, and I would give him only the head of one single yellow rose. And now that I look back on it, it seems kind of creepy, but at the time he pretended at least to think it was cute, so that's good. I was joking around with Devin before we even went in the building. I was like, oh, we're gonna walk myself into labor. I'm in so much pain right now. I have learned I shouldn't joke about that. I'm not in labor, don't worry. It's just my hips are killing me because he's right on them, and oh, it's the worst pain ever. Okay, well, it's not the worst pain ever because I can still handle it. You know what I mean. Now we're going to go get some medicine for Baku because we were feeling his ears last night, and they're really the flaps themselves are really swollen, and the internet says that it could be a bug bite, it could be an allergic reaction, or it could be an ear infection. And his ears don't really look bad as far as like cleanliness goes because I know how to watch out for that stuff, but I don't know. Because if it was like a bug bite, I don't understand why it would be both ears. Whatever. So we're getting medicine for him, and then we're gonna go home, but I'm gonna stop vlogging because this car is ridiculously loud. The craziest thing just happened. So we went grocery shopping, right? And while we were grocery shopping, we had the dogs in that room. There's a room behind that wall. And we don't usually put them in there, but it was really cold outside tonight, so I didn't want them outside. So we're pulling up, and there's a cop car in front of our house, and I was like, that's weird. And then there's another one in our driveway, and then we look in the house, and through the window, I can see three cops standing in the kitchen. And so of course I'm like, okay, either someone called the cops on us, they think we did something illegal, or someone broke in, or like who freaking knows why cops could just be in your house and you don't know about it. So of course we jump out of the car. Turns out the three dogs jumped out of a window. The window was not open, so I don't know how they jumped out of the window, but they jumped out of the window, and they were running around, and the neighbor tried to come over and tell me that my dogs were loose, but she couldn't, no one was answering the door, so she thought I had passed out, and that's why I wasn't responding. So she tried to open the door herself, but Diesel he wouldn't let her open the door. He wouldn't let her in the house. So she called the cops, and they were coming over here, and they checked the whole house to make sure that I wasn't dead or passed out. And Diesel's the only one we found so far because he's the only one who stuck around the house. Baku and Oliver ran. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that like Oliver has to be on a leash at all times or else he will run. And Baku will run with him to make sure that he's okay. So Devin is currently out looking for them. And I'll keep you guys updated on if he finds them or not. I mean, I'm sure that we'll find them, but just when, you know. We found them. Thankfully, a drunk man on the side of the road knew where they were. And apparently, he also thought they were pit bulls and boxers. Baku and Oliver, not so much. But they're back. All three of the little buttholes.